A very good evening to you. My name is EPWP, and today we're back at Midrand at the SAICE house for the first time in 2018. Now we are here to attend a lecture that will be based on the EPWP, as we know that the EPWP is on a mission to alleviate poverty within the country by creating jobs through service delivery by the year 2019. The lecture will be headed by two speakers who are namely Ntabiseng Manamela as well as Nokwanda Kumalo. They are both Gauteng Assistant Technical Advisors for EPWP Technical Support Project. Before we miss their lecture, I think we should go inside.
EPWP is a poverty alleviation program. It's aimed at getting people who are unemployed and unskilled into productive work, and then from there they can actually get into the job market. Even though EPWP started in 2004, but the consultants and contractors have been sort of reluctant to adopt LIC. So right now everybody's starting to understand, come to sessions where we actually talk about EPWP. So I think in the near future it's actually going to be quite a booming industry in terms of engineering. You know, unfortunately we've never done a study to follow up on people who exited the program. I know there's been specific projects where even from the beginning there was an exit strategy where 10 people were on an EPWP program, they got a certificate and all of them got employed. But I think it's actually quite a good task for National Public Works to actually do a study in terms of a person who worked on EPWP where they are employed right now when they're not on the projects.
So basically, LIC, it's an abbreviation for labor intensive construction. It is the preferential use of labor over conventional methods in construction projects. So this is where you prefer to use more labor on your projects than using machinery. And in turn, it creates more job opportunities for the local labor who will be involved in this project. Because it's not just about labor, it's also about sourcing material from the community and other services from the community. Well, planning for LIC goes just beyond using labor on site. It goes to, is there labor available in the vicinity of the project to employ? The materials that you're going to use for your project, are they labor intensive friendly, or would you rather then go for your conventional methods? You have to design for LIC, and you also need to know, is the site accessible by machinery, or can I just rather use LIC methods? So there's different elements that go into LIC in construction projects. Those are just a few of them. The reason why I believe that we don't have a lot of people qualified with their certification is maybe there might not be enough awareness, and maybe it's not communicated enough. Even the client's objective are not communicated enough to show that in this project, it's an EPWP project and I'm preferring LIC methods in this project. But that is something that with engagements like this, we're trying to tackle, we're trying to deal with. So the more awareness is out there, the more people are able to know that there is this LIC method and what can we now do to be able to participate.
Smeke and Nadia Consulting have been working together since 2004, since the inception of EPWP. We realised that there were strengths in both companies, and we joined forces as early as then to promote EPWP within the public sector, and we've found it very successful over the years, and so we've continued with that JV relationship. Within the South African context, it's becoming more and more important. Obviously, with the high unemployment rates within South Africa, we as the construction industry need to try and contribute to that and try and reduce those unemployment rates. So EPWP is a very important program because it's specifically aimed at providing employment to people that are unemployed, providing a skill that they can become marketable going forward, providing them with income for a certain period of time, which goes back into the local community, and the social upliftment and socio-economic benefits of the communities are felt. So it is very important, and we as a private sector and construction industry need to take it seriously.
The misconception in that LIC construction will prolong or extend the duration of projects. As I mentioned during the talk as well, that there has to be a mindset change in that the implementation of LIC principles needs to happen upfront during the design process and needs to be managed throughout the construction process. And once it is managed correctly, the outputs and the duration to reach completion, there should not be any difference in terms of time. If you need more information on EPWP, you can contact NIDA Consulting. We have a dedicated EPWP division where we advise on a national level to public bodies, municipalities, organs of state, and they would be able to take you through the entire process in terms of correct reporting, how to identify projects so that you maximize your labor content on those projects. Also in terms of the correct branding for EPWP, so all of those things will be in place. I think the purpose behind EPWP is actually to upskill people and individuals, and hopefully with the training that they have received on a EPWP project, they will be able to be upskilled and more marketable to the construction industry, and therefore be employed on more lucrative positions, if I could put it that way. However, that does not stop them from working on another EPWP project.
So there you have it. That was the EPWP lecture delivered to you by Nokwanda Kumalo as well as Ntawiseng Manamela. My name is Itimele Nkhosi Khadia Khabanda. Until next time, goodbye.